Let's go. So we've got one more opponent, and I think I'll wrap up this video. Here we go. Coin flip. So I don't actually know what deck I'm going up against. This is and to start with Shaman again. Okay, a Zoroark deck of some sort. So there is a plan, there is a strategy to beat Zoroark, but you know that 210 is just annoying. You know, I mean it's annoying for Blacephalon GX too, but at least in with Blacephalon GX you've got Beast Energy. That's kind of your out, so you only need 4 energy, Lost Zone to knock it out. But here, I just don't have anything that does 210. Unless I do Evergreen GX and I have a Choice Band, which is just a really greedy KO, and, you know, most of the time that's just not practical. So I've got a pretty decent hand here. Zorogarb, there we go. And let's just check our prizes here, make sure. Let's see. So we've got more DC, good, because I'm about to dump some. Right, there we go. Let's just hope he doesn't have a E-Hammer. All right, yep, looks good. And here we go. He's going to get a knockout, guaranteed. Field Blower's the power plant. And what's my item count? Just 2. And so far, every time I've played against Guardians Rising, Garbodor, I haven't hit that point where I have too many items, you know, and just right up before I get to the point where it could be a problem, you know, I just evergreen, get those items back out of the discard pile. All right. We got an energy, so we can start attacking. And I don't want to play Juniper. I don't want to get rid of this scramble switch. Let's Pokegear. That. Oh, I'll just play N. I wasn't even paying attention. That N can help. And here we've got Power Plant. So let's limit his options here. And we'll save the netball. Netball. I'm going to call it netball, nestball, nestball, netball. That's just an inevitability. That's like science. You just can't stop it. as sure as there is death and taxes, I will call things wrong, but in a way where you know what I'm saying. Just like, but at least netball and nestball are both real things. But just like back when Zoroark was like the big most popular card in Standard, people said righteous beating, righteous beating, and for those of you watching, its attack is not called righteous beating. It is called riotous beating. But just as sure as the day is long and the sky is blue and the grass is green, people will say righteous beating. People will call that octillery thing abysmal hand. So we're going to Faba. Yeah. Floral heal. And we'll knock out with Solar Beam. And then we will inevitably get an energy off this lily or a juniper. And then just evergreen. Get back my items. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 items. Wait a minute. Yeah, 5. And oh man, he gets the Sky Field, so that could be a problem. Is he going for a huge bench? But he's going for the trade, that's for sure. Whew. Now, if he does Ritus beating for 180, that would be quite a problem without the Fighting Fury belt. So hopefully he does not have a field blower or something like that. And he's got, I think, 1 eggs. Yeah, 1 eggs. So he could go for the 140 Riotous beating if he does propagation and just gets that out of the discard pile. All right, so he's doing 140 now. Do we hear a 160? And we do not. All right, well, there we go. Guaranteed energy. And let's just Lily. See what we get. Nice. And Evergreen for 190. So we're still at 5 and 5. And he played 1 Ace Rala. I assume that's not the last of it. That's what I'm talking about. And these Zoroark GX players, they have a way of getting big hands, and they always manage to not deck out. So I assume my opponent will not deck out. My opponent is Ben. don't think I've ever seen him. He's probably played Zoroark before. I just don't remember. But he's known for Gardevoir GX. And he plays. He's played consistently well. I got to say he's one of the most consistent players. He plays well every time his deck doesn't brick. So there we go, 160. That hurts. So let's. Man, I could. All right, does he have DCE? Okay, yeah. Let's Faba his DCE. Man, I still don't think that's the right call. All right, I chose Skyfield. We're going to heal it. And we'll netball. And start powering up another CeleSaur. And we'll Pollen Hazard and hope he doesn't have a way to get out of it, but who knows. He's played Acerola already. Twice, yeah. He's got Acerola and discard and 2 via Seeker. I think Richmond, just like every major event, I think you're going to get a few people that are just local, right? A few people that aren't that serious about the game, but are just nearby. And hey, the event's nearby, so I'm going to go. I think you're going to get a few people who aren't that serious, who want to play something they're comfortable with, or just because they own the cards for it. So, yeah, you're going to see some Zoroark GX players at Richmond. And I think I talked about it earlier, how we're going to see Pikazek players at Richmond just because, not because it's a good deck necessarily, but because it's something they're comfortable with. I mean, what's another one? Oh, Night March. I mean, there you go. That's a low budget deck, right? People are already going to own the cards for it, and you know they've got experience with it. And I think it's good too. I think Night March is good. I think Night March is going to be a better choice than Zoroark GX. I'm looking forward to like single prize attackers and like stage 2, making some waves at Richmond. Especially if you've got this Burning Shadows Vileplume, especially if you see a lot of it. Yeah, stage 2 decks are going to be good. I mean, Zoroark GX is a stage 2 deck, so who am I to criticize Zoroark GX? How about you? What do you think is good and expanded? What do you think is going to be good and expanded? Any expanded event that's coming up, go ahead. Post in the comments. I'll read them. Ooh, man. So, he just needs to swing for 180, which he's got it. He's got the 180. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And I do have DCE left. So, man, that hurts. Yeah, Yeah, so I'm not going to put down another Shaman because I don't want him to win by knocking out 2 Shaman. All right, here goes. Yes. Okay. So I'm still in it. And let's see what we get off this. Still no power plant. Okay, Pollen Hazard. Oh, and there's no reason for me to put down Shaman. He's got a Lowland Muck in play. I think that's funny. He's got Wobbuffet down, even though like Lowland Muck is shutting off abilities. Like, just needed to fill up his bench. He didn't want to force his Propagate back into his hand. Wait, where is Propagation? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Yeah, 5 items. I think this is going to be the end of the road for me. I failed to deter him with Power Plant. Okay. I'll try some last-ditch stuff here. I'll just put down the Pheromosa. Energy Lotto. Is this good? No. And let's just hope we get something good. No power plant still. Alright, so at least if I Pollen Hazard him, I'm forcing him to retreat. It's a 2-hit KO no matter what I do, whether I do 2 Solar Beams or a Pollen Hazard, then a Solar Beam. Trust me, I've done this math so many times. Back when CeleSaur was legal and standard. I'm just responding to an inquiry about what the name of my YouTube channel is, and well, it's not my YouTube channel. It is a YouTube channel that is going to be for a group of people. But I can't give them the URL yet because I don't have one. Okay, so this might just be the end of the line. because he just needs to do 80, and then I'm dead. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 180 damage if he gets Garbodor next turn. Man, I don't like those odds. Okay, I mean, I'm bound to get the power plant now. Just please, man, just give me a break. There we go. That is a power plant right there. And let's just increase the longevity here. All right, fingers crossed. No Garbodors. No Garbodors. No Garbodors. Please, please, no Garbodors. Oh, well, he can get the Garbodor if he wants, but just don't get the energy. All right, there we go. And does he have Trash Lanch for game? Well played. Oh, he's super rotting. I don't know if he's flexing or if he actually needs the energy. Oh, there we go. He's computer searching for the Psychic for game. All right, so I am burning up a lot of items here, but counting on getting some traction, and we'll power plant them. And done. Man, that was an epic final move that my opponent did. He super odds because he needs the energy to do a Trash Lanch for a game, and then he doesn't get it with the trade because his GX abilities are shut off by power plant. But then he computer searches for an energy. Sometimes that's all you need the computer search for, is just a basic energy. Wow, that's amazing. R.I.P. He gets 2 GX abilities this turn from field blowing a power plant. I mean, this is what a good Zoroark deck is. I mean, it's basically a toolbox. You know, it's just a collection of things you can do that help you out. Just something I can pivot with for Guzma. And there we go. So I'm finally getting these power plants. And hopefully I'll evergreen them back when I get the chance. Yeah, you know what would be a neat addition to the CeleSaur deck is an Absol. Because, actually, no, I think Absol only works on basic Pokemon. But it's, I'll look it up while my opponent's playing. Absol, TEU, and, yeah, here we go. I'm looking at a picture of it right now. That's not Absol. Ooh, yeah, it only works on basics. I was about to say, it's one of the things my opponent's been able to do to circumvent my strategy of Pollen Hazard is to retreat the Zoroark GX and just replace it with another attacker. But if there was some way I could increase his retreat cost, that would just be an additional burden that might not be worth it, might not be worth the retreat. And he's got the clutch, 200, 190. Ouch. I mean, I'm just going to Great Potion. Go for the Floral Heal. And he doesn't seem to have, well, he does have a Field Blower. There we go. Huh, another power plant. Things are looking up. Let's do an item count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oof, that's not good. Let's just... No, we'll leave it there. Leave it in my hand. All right, Pollen Hazard. And, I mean, he's got 7 cards in his hand. So, I'd say there's a good chance he's got a way to maneuver his way out of this pickle I've got him in. You know, probably shouldn't be calling it a pickle, you know. It's not really. It's because, I mean, he's had ways to get out of it every time. Previous Zoroark GX opponents have had ways to get out of it, so it's half a pickle. Okay. Oh yeah, he didn't use Garbotoxin the whole game. He had the Alolan Muck. Well, that's all he needed, because I only have basics in my deck. Yeah, you know, we need like a equivalent to Alolan Muck, but it works on evolution cards. That would be nice for like Burning Shadows, Vileplume, stuff like that. But yes, there is Slaking, but Slaking has to be active. Alolan Muck doesn't have to be active. See, there we go. See, the pickle he was in before, he doesn't have it anymore. And now he's going to trade, and now he's going to fill up his bench. Yep. Now he's still confused, so he does have that to deal with. But he hasn't attached yet. I thought I was safe for one more turn. But it looks like this CeleSaur is about to get knocked out. So earlier versions of this deck had Sudowoodo. I may want to revisit that. If I'm expecting there to be a lot of Zoroark at Richmond. I don't expect there to be.
When I had acne, I made up a lot of excuses not to go out.
And I'm getting noise here. Sorry about that. Man, there's no way he doesn't have. Oh, wow. And choice band, insult to injury. Okay, so this is pretty much a downhill battle from here, but we'll send up this Pheromosa and just keep going. I don't want to get rid of the Faba, so I'll do that. There we go. I got an energy. That's a good start. Attach and pass turn. So I made the mistake of thinking I had another turn so that I could evergreen and shuffle all of my items and stuff back into my deck, but I did not have another turn. Man, that seems to be a recurring theme today. Every time I end someone to like 3 or fewer cards, they get the nuts. Guy gets Colress. He gets Colress, so he can. I don't even know how much that is. I can't even count that high. What is that? 10? He Colressed for 10? Holy moly! And I know he's not decking out. I mean, my my animal brain is telling me, oh man, he's gonna deck out. It's gonna be cool, but I know that's not happening. Man, I need a DCE. That will do. One, two, three, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13. I've got 13 items. Oh, actually, you know what? If he's got a psychic, and a choice band, then that's it. That's his. Do he has a choice band in? No. Yeah. He's gonna swing for 260, and he just needs to do 10 more than 260 to knock me out. Yep, there we go. I wonder if he'll computer search again. What did I just... Oh, man. And yep, and he's sending out Garbodor. Good game. GG. All right, so before I close out, I'm just going to open up the deck again. So there we go. Yeah, put in 3 Lily. Put in, what else did I put in? Oh yeah, I put the nest ball in, just to prevent getting like donk turn 2. But there you go. Leave any comments on this deck in the comments, and I'll read them. Thanks for watching.
Ariados. Goodbye.